Hey guys, it's me, the Amazing Gamer DJMC here. Okay, so this reaction video is gonna have two videos in one reaction. As you can see, these are from two different YouTubers. When I first watched this one, it kinda explained somewhat of Batman Arkham Knight to me for the first time, and this was my only reason. But then, when I saw this one, this made a lot more sense to the game of the series, like 100%. Like, I think you might understand what I mean when I get to when we watch these, but man, I want to try something real quick. Yeah, that makes it too fucking bright. TV. Okay, so we'll start with this one.
As for Batman spoilers, viewer discretion is advised. Like, seriously, if you haven't finished the game 100%, go get it done and get back to your scrub. Or if you don't feel like wasting hours of your life hunting down over 200 Riddler trophies, then you're in the right place. Totally feel you, bro.
Fuck the Widower.
Gotham, now that the Batman is dead. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Bitch slap.
No one's coming, lady.
A new Batman?
Hey, Bruce, maybe you missed the news. Batman's dead. Now look, don't scare us no more.
Oh, this guy can't take a hint.
What was that?
Allow me to explain. After completing the story of Arkham Knight, Scarecrow reveals Batman's true identity to all of Gotham City. Bruce is freed by the new vigilante in town, and Batman gives Dr. Crane a taste of his own medicine, taking him to GCPD for Old Hook to lock up. Why didn't we ever get that film? If you can retain your sanity through Riddler's constant hecklings to reach 100% of the game, you are rewarded with a shiny new button, Initiate Nightfall Protocol. Choosing this option leads to a shocking ending that presents quite the mystery. Bruce goes home to hang up the cowl for good when suddenly... Gordon says there were hundreds of suspects in the murder of Bruce Wayne, but we know what really happened. He set down his explosive glue gun on the blow shit up button and forgot that he had used it to plug a bullet wound hours ago. Did that not bother anyone?
I don't think that was the explosive, Joe.
I forget about explosive things that I put myself all the time. That leads us to our riddle. Who is the new Batman? As far as I can tell, it's one of these suspects.
How did you come to your conclusions, man?
Well, it all started with the other prize that you get for 100% completion of Batman Arkham Knight. It's a piece of concept art called Nightmare Batman with the subtitle, Is It Real?
Is it?
Yeah, of course. I mean, the thugs are obviously seeing something. It's just being manipulated through another familiar element in the Arkham series, which is Scarecrow's fear toxin. For comparison, we can look back at the first ending of the game to see Batman himself through Scarecrow's fear-shaped glasses, fluttering bats of fire, glowing red eyes, and a glowing red bat crest.
Well, case closed, right? Like, Bruce Wayne is obviously Nightmare Batman. I mean, book him, Hook.
No, you strung-out sleuth.
This is how the Batman died.
From the moment we start the game until credits roll, it's clear that Batman is gone. This is also Rocksteady's final Arkham game. The torch is being passed, and when Selina asks if she'll ever see Batman again, he responds,
No one will. Gotham needs something more. She needs a new myth. A legend that can only rise from the ashes of the Batman.
So Bruce Wayne actually died?
Oh, no, of course not. Bruce Wayne is safely in the Batcave in his newly hung bat hammock, or he's in Italy sipping on a drink made with Bacardi. Because it's bad on it. And he was Batman. And he's probably got a little, like a battering with the olives, like, stuck on it. And his...
So, who has taken up the cowl after Bruce has so theatrically resigned? Well, the event that triggers the end game is called Nightfall Protocol, so maybe we should start there.
I think I might be of some assistance, as long as I make it home before dark, also known as Nightfall.
Far out, man.
Well, Nightfall points us first to Azrael. Nightfall is best known as the comic which breaks Batman's back. Azrael, who has been in bat training, is ordered to take the cowl. Secret training is unleashed during a run-in with Scarecrow, and Azrael begins a manhunt. Bruce recovers, stops John Paul Valley, aka Azrael, and takes his rightful place as Batman.
God damn.
Cool story, nerd,
Fucking
but
ads.
Azrael in the Arkham games is named Michael Lane, so what do you have on him?
Yeah, man, like, don't get it wrong, because I've seen a lot of kung fu flicks, and I basically know sashimi.
Well, Michael Lane is a former GCPD officer. In the comics, he's recruited by the Order of Purity, who convinces him he is Gotham's true savior. After Lane discovers that Ra's al Ghul has been controlling the Order, manipulating Lane to destroy Gotham, he leaves to stop Ra's.
You know, Arkham Knight's Michael Lane seems inspired by both Azraels being trained into the Bat family and then manipulated by the Order that you work for. Actually, Azrael can't be Nightmare Batman. His story has two different endings from either killing Batman or not. Attacking Batman leaves Lane behind bars. Otherwise, Lane goes to strike back at the Order. Lane is either locked up or leaving Gotham. It's very unlikely that he's the Nightmare Batman.
Radical, man, like... so, like, who's next? Is it the gun-toting spaceman?
His name is Jason Todd. Jason Todd was Batman's second protege, filling the role of Robin. Jason was raised by criminals and loved his guns, which is a big Bat no-no.
The game actually does a great job continuing the story. Jason is kidnapped by the Joker, Batman believes Jason is dead, and fills the Robin vacancy with Tim Drake. Really, Joker has Jason Todd locked up, torturing him for years, turning him on his mentor and predecessor, Robin 3.0.
But that's not exactly the story of the comics. A Death in the Family has Joker kill Jason by beating him senseless with a crowbar and blowing him up. Eventually, he is resurrected in the Lazarus pits, but he comes back full of rage.
Just like Tupac.
What?
Back in game, torture-twisted Jason becomes Arkham Knight with gleaming sci-fi armor, guns, and a full face mask reminiscent of his mask as Red Hood, who we see save Bruce's life. And to drive home his love for firearms, he uses a gun to save Batman.
Let's not forget our aim here, though. Is he the Nightmare Bat or not?
Whoa, dude, I'm getting something here, like... So what about, the red bat crest on Red Hood's outfit? Isn't that, like, evidence that he's the Nightmare Bat brother?
That is a surprisingly astute observation, dude.
But the Red Hood costume doesn't have distinct eyes, while Nightmare Bat does. Scarecrow's fear gas intensifies what is already seen. A feature can't be exaggerated if it doesn't exist. And in the final scene, you don't see laser sights, no muzzle flashes going off. He isn't wielding any guns.
This last point is incredibly important. All of Jason Todd's appearances have always paired him with guns, whether it's as Robin, or as Red Hood, or as Arkham Knight, or even as Batman.
Jason Todd was Batman, man?
Indeed, he does have another point in his court due to his comic book background. During the Battle for the Cowl story arc, Batman is missing and an imposter is killing criminals. Up on a rooftop, Ranger Paws outjumps Dick Grayson as Batman, and the impersonator reveals to be Jason Todd.
Two Batman, man?
Oh, there's more. Jason refuses to stop and leaps off the building to his presumed death. So, cut short or not, he did fill the big boots of a bat.
So this could be Jason using Scarecrow's toxin. Batman himself synthesized a duplicate of the toxin, and Jason's time with Scarecrow might have taught him how to handle it.
It does fit his violent tendencies, but him just becoming Red Hood, the change in identities would feel incredibly jilted.
Well, how would he get the cooked-up toxin from Batman? Wouldn't
Nightbird or like Red Boy be able to get it easier?
Nightwing and Robin.
Is that code? Like, is the fuzz here?
With
Because I forgot
Robin,
my
yum.
lint rolls. Because I forgot my lint roll.
Batman has trained sidekicks under the pseudonym Robin, Dick Grayson, son of the Flying Graysons, being the first. After Dick's parents died during their trapeze act, having been sabotaged by criminal debt collectors, Bruce adopts the orphan child at the hand of criminals, wanting to help with his familiar pain.
Wait, didn't you call that guy Fightwing?
Nightwing. Eventually, Dick Grayson strikes out on his own. Strikes out just like my hair striking out.
Batman's last interaction with Nightwing actually nods to him having a plan for Dick's future.
I'm proud of you, Dick. Are you feeling okay? This is the end. This is the last time you meet.
It's okay, Bruce. I get it. You just don't want me hanging around, stealing the limelight.
Dick,
I won't let you down.
I know.
Oh, that's really sweet, man. Batman loves Nightwing.
Another fucking
I love
egg.
you. I know.
Oh, Star Wars, man! Dude, that I know actually does carry a lot of weight. I mean, Bruce Wayne is a man of very few words, and Batman even less, so I find it very strange that Batman alone would say out loud, I know.
So it's like Dickwing the Bat?
That fucking
Hey, man.
face.
This is tough.
Yeah, he's gotta choke the shit out of him.
Heavy on Robin.
There it is.
And hints at them becoming something more. But their appearances compared to Nightmare Bat are so different. Looking at the future DLC, though, you can see that there is no Dick Grayson Batman skin, but there is a Damian Wayne Robin skin.
Damian, he was raised in secrecy by Talia al Ghul, and technically he's Bruce's son.
Did Damian become Batman, man?
The only instance of Damian becoming Batman happens in an alternate future. What have I done?
You didn't kill him. You just can't handle talking about timelines and them reversing or splitting or existing parallel to one another. So you should probably just avoid those from now on.
Where did he go?
What the fuck?
Best to just leave him alone. He'll come to. So if not Dick Grayson, then who else is there?
Tim Drake, aka Robin 3.0, also was introduced on a fateful day at the circus.
Alright, I love the circus.
Just keep going. Just keep
In the audience at the trapeze act that led to the orphan Dick Grayson sat Tim Drake, who followed the adventures of Batman and Robin. Tim had exceptional detective skills, and after putting the birds and the bats together, he showed up at Wayne Manor. With Dick and Jason Bond, Bruce had an extra Robin suit lying around. Tim endured rigorous training and impressed Bruce so much that he would admit that Tim would pass him up in intellect and wit someday.
Tim's detective skills show in-game, too. Robin shows up in Arkham City, but is quickly dismissed, tasked to track down citizens contaminated by Joker's blood. In Arkham Knight, we see Tim working hard to derive a cure from these people.
But looking to the comics, Bruce avoided putting Tim in the cowl. In Nightfall, Azrael takes his place. Before Batman R.I.P., it was Dick's destiny. And in Batman Beyond, Bruce pays for Tim's kids' college tuition to stay away from the new Batman.
And in-game, Bruce keeps Tim locked up working and then literally locks him up. Why is B-Man throwing harsh vibes at our man?
Well, it's probably to protect him. It seems like in Dick, he found a predecessor. In Jason, he found someone that he could fix. And in Tim, he finally found a partner, someone that he could fully trust and depend on for the first time.
I actually want to point something out, a little bit more about Tim Drake and Bruce Wayne's relationship in the comics. And I found a video about this yesterday. Okay, so this takes place, I don't know what part of the fucking comics, but I would like to say it takes place after Tim Drake loses his father to getting killed by Captain Boomerang, and like I said, Tim, like, ignoring the animated series version, but in the comics, Bruce, when he adopted Tim, because at that point, later in the comics, where Tim is wearing the Robin outfit, the one year later outfit, the red and black yellow outfit, which is the anime series costume was based off of, just now with the short sleeves, because that version has longer sleeves. But anyway, when he adopted Tim, he did the paperwork, and Tim literally got his last name to be Bruce's. Tim, I can't remember what the fuck his middle name is, but Tim Drake Wayne. And during the time where Batman was supposedly be dead after Final Crisis, Tim, not only becoming Red Robin, he also took over Wayne Industries for the time being until Bruce came back while he was looking for Bruce, because it's because of Tim, Bruce got hit. Tim literally saved Bruce's life by figuring out where the hell Bruce was time traveling to after getting hit with Darkseid's Omega Beams, and I was surprised, like, each different Robin Bruce has a different relationship with. With Tim, it's truly a partnership, which I think that's kind of sweet, actually. I mean, he has some father-son moments with Dick, Jason, and Damian. I mean, with Dick, you can see that in Injustice, both Injustice Year 1 and Year 2. Well, more like Injustice 1 and Injustice 2. Like in Injustice 1, Batman is sad where Damian accidentally killed Dick Grayson. And then in Injustice 2, Batman is heartbroken when General Zod killed Tim Drake in that reality. And that just really hurts Bruce that much, which is sad.
He did take up the bat suit once. In the battle for the cowl, Dick at first refuses to take Bruce's place, so Tim plays the part and almost dies. Dick realizes his mistake and goes dynamic duo with Damian.
Alongside the ending, I think Tim is out. Jim is on his way to Tim and Barbara's wedding when Nightmare Batman appears. Tim is a little busy to be out slinging fear gas around.
Could the attack have been a different night?
No, the transition used in the limo to the alley and when Nightmare Batman shows up, it all shows us that it's the same night.
Who's left, man?
All right. Long after the last sighting of Bruce Wayne and Batman, Terry McGinnis is attacked outside of Wayne Manor by the Joker's gang, cleverly named after the late Gotham villain. Elderly Bruce Wayne emerges from the shadows defending Terry. Terry helps him inside, where he uncovers Bruce's past. That same night, Terry's father is murdered and he seeks Bruce's help. They agree Gotham needs protecting, and Terry becomes the new Batman.
Old Bruce is a badass.
I know, right? Oh, God.
Batman is disappeared, Joker is dead, Tim and Barbara are getting married, Jim is mayor, and... But doesn't Batman Beyond take place in Neo Gotham? It's like an alternate future.
An alternate what? A foot? A foot? Yeah, man, I know, like, we got off on the wrong foot, man, but you're not a duck.
Future.
Yes, Batman Beyond takes place in Neo Gotham, but it's not an alternate. It's canon.
Remember those guys that got shot out of cannons at the circus?
Hold on. Parallel dimension. Cotton candy.
Fluffy sugar heaven, man.
Reverse time streams. Elephants.
They dance funny, man.
Alternative timelines. Peanuts.
I love Woodstock, man.
Good grief.
So no, we don't see Neo Gotham in game, but posters are plastered all over the place. Jim Gordon, Gotham's new mayor. An election has come and gone, which means a lot of time has passed since Bruce Wayne's murder.
In Batman Beyond, Barbara, Gordon's daughter, has followed in her father's footsteps, becoming commissioner. The position being available in game means Barbara could take over.
Didn't you say, like, the DLC was hinting at Battle for the Cow?
Yes, but if we look back at the DLC where we didn't have a Dick Grayson Batman suit, we do have a Batman Beyond suit. Check this out. Nothing? Okay. Add Arkham Knight to the mix.
I gotta do something real quick.
Come on, guys. You guys are better detectives than this.
They're both spacemen.
Good. Kind of.
Both are, like, covered in gadgets.
But Batman Beyond takes place 20 years after the disappearance of Batman.
So?
So due to their appearance, you could say that they existed at the same time.
So these suits are, like, hot off the presses, man.
Exactly.
Wayne Industries and LexCorp to manufacture these days apart.
And since Space Todd is in the game,
We can say that the Batman Beyond suit existed during the events of Arkham Knight.
And beyond that, Nightmare Batman seems to just glide off the ground.
While we can't confirm that the Beyond suit has rocket boots like the cartoon influence, the contraption on his back could double as a jetpack.
wait, didn't you say Red Hood couldn't be Nightmare Bat because he didn't have a cape? What about, Batman Beyond? Where's his cape at, man?
Dude, you never cease to amaze me. You have stumbled upon the defining
I'll just stop making the video
detail
here
of
after
this whole
this.
debate. Let's recap.
Azrael is a no-go due to having two separate endings, stopping him
I'll
from
do the
being
other
Batman.
video fucking tomorrow.
Jason Todd's out too, man. Like, new guns,
Xbox.
and he just started his Red Hood thing. Why would he switch so soon?
Tim Drake is getting married, and even then, he's only Batman once.
And our final showdown is between Dick Grayson and Terry McGinnis. Drum roll, please. All right, it's Terry McGinnis.
Whoa, man.
All the evidence in game from a notable time when Bruce Wayne disappeared, Joker's death, Tim having a family, Jim Gordon becoming mayor, and even the DLC suit point to Terry McGinnis.
But look, Grayson has been trained to replace Batman, and the DLC hints at a Battle for the Cow story arc.
This might be true, but Dick Grayson is not Nightmare Batman.
This is where that genius cape thing I said probably comes in, right?
Right, dude? Allow me to explain.
Looking at gameplay footage of the Batman Beyond suit, we see him gliding around on these snazzy pop-out wings. Now watch as we step frame by frame through Nightmare Batman's reveal. Nightmare Batman's wings fold out of his back just like the Batman Beyond suit. This is the defining evidence of the identity of the Nightmare Batman. Those are the wings of the new and improved Batman Beyond suit.
My God!
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Terry McGinnis.
Okay, I was gonna originally put 2 videos, but one of my PlayStation 5s wants to see it if anybody wants to hang out, so plus I don't want people to keep fucking popping this during the reaction, so I'll just make the other reaction video tomorrow. But I hope you guys like this, one of the examples of how Batman Arkham Knight's ending was explained. Like I said, we'll watch this video probably tomorrow. Or if I get up early, maybe I can do something. It's whatever I fucking feel like it then. Anyway, catch you all later.